Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on Liz the One TV. I'm your girl Liz the One. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So I'm about to gossip like a diva all over this subject because this is getting irritating at this point. CNN, like, you're really living up to everything Donald Trump is calling you. Like, this is getting ridiculous. So what I really wanted to talk to, if you're seeing this Victor Blackwell, I'm pretty sure you will be watching all the negative press about yourself. This is not a good look. This is not helping. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm looking up now, I'm seeing a lot of black men crying on TV, and it's not good. It doesn't make you look masculine. It doesn't make you look in touch with you know what I'm saying, your emotional side. I know real men do cry from time to time, but not this damn much. I know most women that won't even go on TV and cry for no reason, like this Erica Thomas chick. It's ridiculous, and it's fake. It's really fake, and everybody can tell that it's fake, is what the problem is. So we keep getting these men on TV, like these overly emotional black men, that it just looks like they don't have control of their emotions. It's not making you look great. They're emasculating you on TV. You know what I'm saying? They're emasculating you. So I don't know if you're going to hear this or not, or maybe some black man will see it and maybe send them a letter or something like that and tell them that you're tired of this. But I'm tired of it. As a black woman, I'm sick and tired of seeing our men on TV just weeping and crying. I mean, no tears even came out. No tears came out. And then when Victor Blackwell was talking, you know, because Donald Trump called out Elijah Cummings and, you know, these people, and, you know, called the area crime infested, rat infested, which is true. You know, these people, like, they go into Congress or the Senate and they get these jobs, and then they don't do anything for black people, which is kind of what we're sick of at this point. But Victor Blackwell is crying because Donald Trump called their cities crime infested and rat infested. And a lot of these cities are, and it's ridiculous. When you vote for a politician, they're supposed to go and do your bidding. But for some odd reason, when black people, when we elect a politician, they don't go do our bidding. But everybody else's neighborhoods, they look phenomenal. You go to a lot of these white neighborhoods and Arabic neighborhoods and Asian neighborhoods, it looks like the streets are painted gold. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have to do as much. When they vote for somebody, those people go there and they do their bidding. Everything doesn't have to pass through the legislature. You can get grants. They make it easier for politicians to get grants for their, you know, for their districts and, you know, stuff like that. Like, there's absolutely no reason for this. So I'm not going to stay long, but I just really had to make a video on this because this, like, really irritates me. It pisses me off. Every time I look up, okay, so, you know, Tyrese started it off, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Then you get this R. Kelly, and then now you're getting this Victor Blackwell, and he's not even crying. That's the problem. I'm going to put a link to the video that he's crying in the description box because I really don't feel like having my video taken down. But there are just as many dislikes as they are likes of the video because people can kind of see straight through it. Like, it's ridiculous. So you got Tyrese on there crying. You got R. Kelly on there crying. You got Jussie Smollett. I even forgot about Jussie Smollett, like, with the fake hoax. Like, this fake outrage has got to stop. Black people got other problems than y'all to be sitting up here manufacturing this fake outrage. And it's ridiculous. Like, I'm just sitting here. I'm watching all of these videos from, like, different angles. I'm going through, like, the comment section on, like, the CNN video. I'm going to put this below in the description box because this is ridiculous. It's pathetic. It doesn't make our people look good. It makes us look bad. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, you cry after you've won a victory or something like that. You cry after a baby is born because the baby's beautiful, but you don't cry because you read a tweet from Donald Trump and he's actually speaking the truth. He's speaking the truth. Now, I consider myself an independent. This is why I vote for what's right, and I don't claim myself to belong to a particular party because of stuff like this. If the politicians that represent us if they're not outraged by this man's manufactured outrage, then something's not right. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but a lot of these places, I don't know if y'all have ever been to the hood, and you know when you're there, because everything starts to look different, and there's usually one way in and one way out. If you've ever been there, like the conditions that these people live in, and I can't even say these people because they're my people. I've just been very blessed, and I could say it's because, I work hard and, because I live in a great neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do work hard. I work very hard. Make no mistake. I live in a suburb. You know what I'm saying? I'm very blessed. But some people didn't hit, like, the genetic lottery to being born into a family to where, like, the standard is to live good. But they like to be there. But we're sitting up here talking about, now don't get me wrong, I feel bad for those people in ICE custody and the people that are about to get deported. But at some point, we just need to focus on black issues. Even with, like, Martin Luther King. With Cesar Chavez and, like, what they tried to do together. In the end, Cesar Chavez put the Mexicans' issues, migrant worker issues above black issues. And this has been going on for a long time. I'm sick of people trying to piggyback off of our issues. So when Victor Blackwell talk about crime-infested, or he read the tweet about crime-infested or rat-infested neighborhoods, he tried to make it a black and brown issue. Listen, I'm African American. I am a black female. I am not in the mood. These Mexicans out here that are here legally, they out here living good. Everybody else is out here living good. So, for once, I would like an issue to just be for my people without other people piggybacking off of it. It's annoying. I'm sick of all these people crying on TV. Like, it's enough. And, you see the thumbnail. Because this is basically what happens. They get people like Tyrese and Jussie Smollett and, R. Kelly's unstable, just unstable. Emotionally unstable. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. This was ridiculous. It's absurd, and I don't approve of it. I don't know if you thought that this was going to trigger black women, because that's usually who they target. They target black women because, we're like, well, they got this black man on TV crying. And no, we are actually sick of seeing this wimpy shit. Every time I look up, I have to see a black man crying on TV. Do I have to see a black man crying on TV every 5 seconds? My grandfather, my father, none of these people will be caught crying on TV unless something so tragic happened that their spirit just couldn't hold it in. Like, there's no reason for these men to be crying on TV about words. And on top of that, let me tell you, I'm a black woman. I've been called all kinds of crazy stuff, and I didn't cry behind none of it. If anything, I'll fire back verbally at you. But I've been called so much crazy stuff. If this triggered you, you need to quit your job. If your Elijah Cummings and just these words triggered you, you're in the wrong profession. You need to go get a job, for emotional support or something like that. And I know that these tears are fake, Victor Blackwell, because you a black man trying, like in CNN. I know that they done called you a whole hell of a lot worse. So for you to be sitting up there crying, this does not look good. It looks horrible. And you claim that you're from areas like that from when you were born, from when you were brought home from the hospital to going to college. So that means that you went to college. After college, you just didn't come back to the neighborhood. You just like, forget this neighborhood. I don't want to come back and put anything into it. See, I can come down on you too. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. It's like, well, you know what I'm saying? What the Democrats are trying to push about America. We know that America is a great country, but it could still be improved. Your neighborhood might be okay, but there's still room for a lot of improvement. Why didn't you just take that talking point? This doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm done rambling about this. I got to, get into this Real Housewives of Potomac thing. And I'll be back soon with another video. So make sure you hit the subscribe button. Come back later to gossip like a diva. Peace.